Wrexham smash it clear, and that's the final whistle. We've dropped points for the first time at the racecourse this season.
I don't know why the fans are booing, to be honest.
Well, there wasn't many of them, but they did boo, and I think that's daft, because Woking clearly are a strong team, and they've come on, they've come here, they've got a very clear game plan, they've really caused us issues.
Lots of problems,
and credit to them, because they didn't deserve to go away with nothing, and that's the first team this season who haven't.
They've been the better team all game, Mark, to be honest.
Absolutely. A battle for Wrexham, no question about that. Woking imposed their long ball style on us for long periods of the game, and we weren't quite able to recover from that, and yet we got ourselves into a winning position.
We did.
And that's the frustration for Wrexham.
But Wrexham, the whole team went at the game tonight, whether it's all them. I mean, I haven't seen them play so mediocrely all season, to be honest.
It's just difficult, isn't it, when you've got a team that play like this and they get on top of you. It's hard to earn that opportunity to play, isn't it? We had spells where we did it, but we didn't have many in the second half, and that really cost us, didn't it? Wrexham going behind in the 7th minute, a corner flicked on by Ince, and Hammond with a simple headed finish at the far post from close range. Wrexham battled back, but the equaliser was a free kick, 38th minute, and a superb free kick. Mullen tripped, Ford stepped up and clipped a beautiful curler into the top right corner, and Wrexham took the lead when Palmer, after a nice move between Lennon and Mendy, picked the ball up, turned his man, was legged over, penalty given. Mullen stepped up and drilled it into the bottom left corner to put Wrexham ahead, but in the 73rd minute Wrexham were caught out. Goal which is a bit controversial, to be fair. Daly chasing the ball out wide, seems to, well, he certainly made contact with Jones. I've got to be honest to say that looking at the replay, I was less convinced it was a push in the back than it was in real time. The referee didn't give the free kick to Wrexham, he gave the throw in, and it was a nice piece of interplay by Woking. Daly in the end drilling the ball in, it ricocheted back out, he chased it, and then a penalty given. It didn't really look like it was much of a challenge on Daly. It was a generous decision.
Very generous penalty.
And it was drilled into the bottom left corner by Brown to maintain his excellent scoring record. And Wrexham at the end, frankly, had to dig in a bit, and probably, on balance, Neil, fairly satisfied to get a point out of that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we troubled their keeper at all.
Not much. No.
Not at all. I mean, shots on target, shots on goal even, to be fair. So, maybe it's a game too far for this. You know, we've had a lot of games and there's been a lot of game time, you know, the 2 FA Cup days, but you know, we have got the squad, and I don't think the rotation worked tonight properly. You know, I think excuse me, whether we should have started with Cleworth and our normal squad, and maybe, you know, I don't know, McFadden, is he
no, he's not fit, is he?
Well, he's on the bench, so
is he?
Is he on the bench?
No,
sorry. So you know, start with the strongest squad. You know, our first goal, Lennon, unfortunately, poor pass, and you could see he wasn't match fit tonight. You know, you could tell he's not been part of the squad, hence why he was substituting in the second half. But we've got to bring these players in to give the other players a rest. That's his dilemma for Parkinson. So
yeah, exactly right. And I mean, you know, I hope we're not getting tired out, because next midweeks and the next week, and next 2 midweeks, should I say, we'll be playing. So, you know, I don't think it is that, though. I just think Woking are a strong side. They impose themselves on us for long periods because that's their style of play. We failed to get things going because it was such a broken up match, and ultimately, they got a point which they thoroughly deserved.
Oh, thoroughly deserved. Yeah, they pressed us well. They didn't allow us any time on the ball. They had bags of energy.
Yeah, I mean, notwithstanding the penalty decision, which was controversial.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was a tough match, and we had to dig in, and at least we didn't lose. And that's the most important thing of all, really, isn't it? You know? It's
just a shame our 100% home record's gone, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There we go again on Saturday away at Aldershot, and then we're back here next Tuesday against Scunthorpe.
Yeah, that's right. Man of the match, call? Tricky one?
I would have said Ford.
Yeah.
Ford, and Lee had a good game as well.
It was a tactical change with Ford, wasn't it? Let's be honest. They brought him off.
And brought Dalby on.
Yeah, to try and score, you know, extra man up top. And I think that, you know, Cleworth couldn't be brought off, really. I haven't just brought him on. It didn't make much sense, really. So Cleworth played at right back. I'm all right with forward. I think Young battled well, but he found it hard to really influence play like he often does. Cannon showed some nice touches as well. He's he's an exciting signing who I think will play a role as the season goes on. Yeah, I think that's reasonable enough. Ford did very well.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I thought Ford did. Yeah,
absolutely. So frustration, real frustration for Wrexham as we drop points at home for the first time, but it's got to be said, Woking are a strong side, and
well deserved to be in that third position in the league.
Absolutely. With the final score of Wrexham 2, Woking 2. We've been Mark Griffiths and Neil Williams from Wrexham AFC.